about, I forgot, what did she say? Um, Somebody sent me the screenshot. I think it was on Gay Magazine. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Was it on Gay Magazine? Yeah, actually, it was on Gay Magazine. I actually got the clip in case y'all didn't hear what she said or something on another. So since this is not even a part of this, it's funny how this show just becomes whatever it becomes. Because I mean, the topics is what it is, but I feel like what I love about this show. I feel like y'all really make this show even more lit with some of the stuff that y'all be saying in the comments. That makes the show way more entertainment. So I know that so many people get caught up in the topics of it all, but I like the banter in between. I feel like it makes it more of an interesting show. But anyway, let me pull this clip up. And yeah, it was over there on Gay Magazine. Shout out to them. And it said, yeah, okay. I hate when y'all put these new things up there now where people like stuff. Where she posted a homophobic comment, questions government for using the LGBTQ plus community to encourage depopulation. So it says, Little Mama is facing criticism for recently posting a homophobic comment under an anti-LGBT conspiracy video shared by extremist Riza Islam. I don't even know who the fuck that is, but it's probably some radical moron. Now, in the video, Islam alleges that powerful political officials want to depopulate the earth for various reasons. Little Mama shared under the post, or is it the government pushing it through the LGBT? So she thinks that, does this mean that in her mind the depopulation is coming from, oh yeah, because they're pushing the gay agenda because gays don't want to have kids? Well, bitch, I don't know if you realize this, because she looked like a whole man in a wig, and there's always these bitches that got hard ass jaw lines that want to come out and be the most homophobic, because I'm sure in her lifetime she has been called a man many a times or misgendered, and a lot of bitches like her feel a way, and that's when they want to go on these whole social media tangent and start saying ignorant ass shit. And then her dumb clown looking ass gets dragged. So they said this isn't her first time being openly homophobic. In 2009, during an episode of America's Best Dance Crew, oh, I forgot that Naomi was on the show. She made transphobic comments to Naomi Maldonado, a member of Vogue Evolution. Oh my God, I remember that show. Hopefully they got the clip in here of that, but if they don't, I'm like, damn, I may have to do a deep dive because I don't remember that. And I guess maybe I wasn't really up on the whole transphobia of it all. But let's see. Hold on.
The ultimate agenda that
Let me go back because I hate when they mute it and then y'all miss the whole clip.
we are looking at, that this enemy is pushing, is depopulation. We have to get this through our mind. That way we can remove the emotion from it. Take the emotion out of it, look at it for what the purpose is. Just be logical about this. What type of government would encourage men being with men, women being with women, and remove the ability to procreate? What kind of government would inspire such a thought? Now,
first of all, not everybody. Why do they think it has to do with the gays? Y'all always want to use. First of all, you look like a whole faggot in this picture, and you got the nerve to sit up in here and talk about the gays. First of all, sir, get right with your shit and your booty hole before you start worrying about what us open and comfortable in our skin homosexuals is doing over here. Don't worry about what we doing, Miss Thing. Cause you look like you trying to get right with your shit, and you need to get right with that before you even try to come in here and worry about what we got going on over here. Second of all, a lot of the reasons why people aren't having children is because it's expensive to have fucking children. A lot of people can't afford to have kids. Everything is going up except the living wage. So there's a lot of reasons. Also, there's a lot of people who, because of infertility issues, are struggling to have kids. A lot of people don't have money for IVF or to freeze their eggs or all these other things. So why do you always want to come out with the whole gay shit? It's always these bow tie wearing homo types that always want to come in here and worry about what we got going over here. Mind your business, ma'am.
Again, depopulation is the goal. That's what we have to look at. So when you're looking at the trans thing, the drag stuff, all that, you doing being half naked around children, what's wrong with you? You're a pedophile. You got these gay folks calling out just pedophiles because the pedophiles are using the gay movement like they did way back then. Again, got to go back to the enemy. Because if you get caught up looking at the people, then you're going to be too busy arguing and fighting the people. And rightfully so to a degree. Some people you got to be like, Pops, sit down. You can't be around my baby. Nope, not my child. Go over there. But the enemy is always the one puppeteering and controlling this. Satan is doing his job. I never thought I would see the day where the White House would have the LGBT flag hanging with the trans flag and all the other stuff, the child predator flag, all that right there in front of the White House. Make sure you put that up on the screen. Brother, I'm telling you now, when that happened, do you know the world is watching us? You know the world is watching America, right?
Yeah, they talking shit too.
Oh man, you know America has been the bull.
I say he talking shit. No, you full of shit. And another thing, you sitting up here talking about all this other crap. We got a whole convicted fella in a alleged PDF file up in the goddamn White House. Where's the outrage for that? But you're going around a fucking flag. And mind you, black people are getting just as discriminated against as the homosexuals. So, whatever.
World. And they're looking like.
And next time you try to pull.
I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck what he got to say. But yeah, they got the clip. So let's go back on that.
You're men or women, huh?
A stunt like that, just try to hold it. Laomi, your behavior, come on, it's unacceptable. I just feel that you always have to remember your truth. You were born a man and you are becoming a woman. If you're going to become a woman, act like a lady. Don't be a bird. Like, oh my God, I'm not doing this. You know what I'm saying? It gets too crazy and it gets confusing. You're doing this for America. Even though you're the face for transgenders, you're the face for America right now with this group. And it's not about anybody else. It's about y'all. And
oh, fuck this ugly ass man looking back.
A guy runs into a tranny and she says, hi, my name is Amanda. And he starts to date her. And then later on, he finds out that she's a tranny. He can't get mad, right? Because she did say she was a man. Duh. Wow.
Okay, fuck this hoe. First of all, hold on, let me refresh. See, yeah, because what I wanted to get to see if what the people were saying in the comments. T.S. Madison up in the comments. Now, Maddie, the next time you do Fag Talk, and you already dropped 2 episodes this week, I need you to go in and light this hoe up. Oh no, not animatronic. Shout out to her. You know I live for her, part of the citizens, but fuck. Look, I brush my teeth, so I can do all that in the mic. I don't know about Billy Porter, but you already know when the centipede is. Hopefully that breath ain't gonna, because you know them bottom row. Oh yeah, I posted never heard of him, meaning Lil Mama. Chola Spears, shout out to her. I know her. She said she didn't need to be worried about anything other than her own self-sabotage. Period. Funky Down even said, and this is why her whole life is a flop. Let me find out what Funky. Well, Funky, I hope you talk about this on your show tonight. Now somebody said Bow Wow, please. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, people used to say her and Bow used to think like her and Bow Wow was the same person. But damn, see, this was not even a part of the situation. But I guess we made this a topic, and I'm going to chop this up. In other words, if you want to keep it a buck, straight people are pushing the gay agenda because it's the only thing they talk about. They're the ones making this gay shit relevant. Sometimes I even forget I'm a homosexual until I log onto the internet because it's the only conversation happening. That's why I said I don't be sitting around running around. Okay, let me rub my sexuality in your face. I don't be sitting there doing. I got so much. Not a little Papa Chair. I'm gonna read y'all comments in a second, but I just wanted to leave that up there. I don't be sitting over here worrying about what you breeders are doing with your fucked up ass kids. I don't be sitting up here worrying about what y'all got going on from day to day. I mind my business. I live my life. I'm doing this other, but this cockeyed cunt want to run up here on social media and start spewing rhetoric because she needs a moment because y'all wasn't feeling her music. And this whole situation where I didn't even know she said what she said about Laomi, but if this video surfaces and somebody sends it, I hope Laomi light her high yellow hazel-eyed ass up. Another person said, I swear they be more concerned about gay people than we do our damn selves. Absolutely. Another person said, why are they acting like gay people just came out? The agenda I see push is that rapists get a pass. I guess they're talking about the president. Another person said, That's such a weird take. The same government that's legislating, against our humanity is also the same government encouraging queerness to drive a depopulation agenda, loud, ignorant, and embarrassing. Another person said this, the argument falls apart because homosexuality has existed across cultures. Damn sure did, long before there was a fucking Bible. That's what I put in there. But I'm going to read the rest of this person said, long before modern governments. So it cannot realistically be something governments created or strategically introduced. Also, declining birth rates are much more strongly linked, as I said earlier, to economic pressures, education, and changing lifestyles than to the LGBTQ community. In fact, the gays, who quiet as is kept, have the most disposable of incomes, are the ones having more of the kids than you fucking straight people who are sitting out here trying to figure out how you going to feed your nappy-headed ass kids. How you gonna be able to put gas in your car to get to and from the multiple jobs that you work in, like a fucking slave, and all the other things you got going on. So concern yourself with that, bitch. How you paying your bills off that half a hit? Who dick you sucking? Because I don't know anybody streaming my lip gloss be fucking popping. So they also went and said the most governments are actually concerned about population decline rather than trying to cause it. So, obviously, and most governments are actually concerned about population decline rather than trying to close it. So, and then another person said the obsession is weird at this point. And then we're going to end it with Jerome Trammell. Said the way Jay-Z depopulated Lil Mama's career, you would think that would be her focus. Oh, wait, I got to do this last one. Somebody says always the DL studs. So y'all out here saying, Lil Mama out here giving DL stud tease, worrying about what the gays is doing. But anyway, so yeah, because I'm gonna turn this to a segment because that was the plan. What do y'all think of what Mr. Thing had to say? Well, her strong ass jawline. It always be these bitches with these man jaws that always got something to say about the homosexual community and why y'all concerned why people ain't having it. So everybody out here gay? Everybody, y'all saying the whole world is gay now because the decline is happening, especially if you really want to talk about the decline of the depopulation of human beings, is more or less happening with white people. And that's what this status quo, the Trumpian types are worried about. The fact that, yeah, the Hispanic population are the ones that's running around here really having kids, which is why these mass deportations happening because white people are having this fear that the Hispanics are going to become the majority and the whites are becoming a minority. And they believe this is going to happen around 2030. So that's in the next couple of years. But you up in here spewing homotep propaganda because your strong jawed ass, your stud in a wig looking to have an ass want to go fucking viral. Eat a dick, bitch, or eat some pussy because it look like that's what you really want to be out here doing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this Todd ass half a hit wonders thoughts in the comments down below.